even hold you. Getting traded in the middle of a live speaking panel at a fan fest is crazy.
So everyone here at Fanatics Fest is getting an instant reaction. You're headed to Houston. How does that sound?
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see.
We'll see what happens, but I am excited. Great young core, great coach. I think KD would be a great fit there. A lot going on right now.
Well, turns out crazy's getting pretty normal because Kevin Durant is headed from the Phoenix Suns to the Houston Rockets. The news is out there. You guys get it. I'm here to break it down. Suns give up Durant, but in return, they get a whole bunch. They get Jalen Green from the Rockets, Dillon Brooks, the number 10 overall pick in Wednesday's NBA draft, and 5 second-round picks, according to Shams Charania. My instant reaction is one that I don't have very often. It's a very rare potential win-win trade for both of these teams. What the Rockets did here was they acquired a proven scoring commodity, an elite 3-level scorer that can help them take shots, make shots with ease, particularly late in games. Obviously, if you watched the Rockets this year, second in the Western Conference entering the playoffs, they got bounced in the first round. It's something that could instantly help Houston because at times their offense was so stagnant and there was no obvious top scoring threat. Durant can absolutely be that for this team. I mean, Durant averaged 26.6 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists for a Suns team who failed to even make the play-in tournament. And for the Rockets, Kevin Durant will be 37 in September. He's making $54.7 million next year, the last year of his contract. So you get him for 1 year, potentially more based on what they'll do with that contract. But I think for the Rockets, it's not a bad idea, right? I mean, you get to keep Sengun, you get to keep Amen Thompson, you keep Jabari Smith, which I think is a big asset because he is a guy who we can see really taking the next step in the NBA and becoming a star. And frankly, his build is very similar to that of Kevin Durant. That's been the comparison his whole career. So having the chance to learn from a guy who is getting older will be a great thing, I think, for Jabari Smith. Plus, getting rid of Jalen Green's rookie contract extension, you open up some money for guys like Whitmore, guys like Reed Shepherd to come in and maybe make a bigger difference because those are certainly guys who can play. But I absolutely get that the questions for long-term with Durant totally loom, being that he's 36 going on 37. That question is big, but a good, solid young core like the Rockets have with Tari Eason, with Amen Thompson, Jabari Smith, Cam Whitmore, Reed Shepherd. If Durant goes down or if he's out, they have a very good young core that has proven that they can go win in the Western Conference as they were the number 2 seed in the playoffs in the West this year. Now with the trade, the Suns are loaded at the 2 guard, right? Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and then you add Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, guys like that. I think one of those guards is going to have to get rerouted. If I guess now, it's probably going to be Bradley Beal, a guy who's got a $110 million contract remaining with no trade clause in the contract. I wouldn't be shocked if they dealt Bradley Beal simply because, as we've seen, it hasn't been the greatest fit. Plus, Beal and Green play a similar style, scoring the basketball at least. Plus, Jalen Green has a lot more room to grow given his age and what we can see from him down the line. For the Suns, you now have the 10th, the 29th, the 52nd, and the 59th pick in the NBA draft this year. I think adding that number 10 pick for Phoenix is big because there's a lot of good talent in this draft that they could go get. Now, especially if they're thinking long-term, which it seems as if they are. Loads of second-round picks in the last couple of years have turned out to be far better than maybe draft experts expected. So Phoenix should be the one to steal one of those draft picks and have a player that produces for them for a long time. Suns can't really brag about roster symmetry because they've got such a loaded shooting guard room right now. So I'm actually very interested about what they do, not only in the draft, but come free agency, how they're able to shape this roster into one that they believe can be championship and playoff run worthy. The Rockets got what they wanted without overpaying, and the Suns got significantly younger. But regardless, getting traded in the middle of Fanatics Fest is beyond me.